what's up everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we're kicking off the middleweight division for my 2021 year-end top 10s. This is 160 pounds middleweight. And, you know, this is a division that, you know, didn't see a lot of action from the top tier guys. Not a lot of big fights were made amongst each other. And it sucks because the middleweight division, is one of those original divisions that, you know, I think the major ones were, you know, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, all the way up to heavyweight. You know, those are the original divisions, and also featherweight. And, you know, it's just sad to see the middleweight division, like the best guys not fighting each other. You know, you want to see top guys fight each other, and we just didn't really get a lot of those fights in 2021. And hopefully 2022 that changes. You know, we do have a couple fights on the horizon. Triple G, Ryota Murata, possible. Jaime Munguia says he wants to fight the winner. You know, there are potential fights out there, but I'm hoping, you know, these guys put up or shut up. There's a couple guys that are possibly planning on moving up in weight. Jamal Charlo, Triple G possibly if he beats Ryota Murata. So it could be a division that gets turned over in 2022, which is okay, you know, because you'll have guys moving up from 154 trying to make a statement at 160, which is good. So this video is going to discuss the dropouts from last year, and there's only 2 of them, so it's not going to take that long. The dropouts are the guys that were ranked in the top 10 last year that dropped out of the top 10 heading into this year. So let's get to it. I go from lowest to highest based on where they were ranked last year, and we start with Kanat Islam. He's 37 years old. He previously was number 9. He went 1-0 in 2021, but didn't beat anybody really, you know, impressive. You know, it's kind of a stay busy, get a win victory. Like I said, he's 37 years old. He's still undefeated, but he hasn't really beaten anybody. He is ranked number 5 by the WBO, so if he gets the right kind of matchup, he might be able to get in line for a world title maybe in the second half of the year. So we'll see what happens with him. But as of right now, not much doing for Kanat Islam. The other guy to drop out is former secondary champion, 31-year-old Rob Brandt of the United States. Rob Brandt came in number 8, and he took on Janibek Amadkanuli in, I forget what month it was. It was earlier on in the year. I want to say it could have been July or August. And surprisingly, he got his ass whipped by Kazakh Style. That's the guy's nickname, Amadkanuli. And he just really got, you know, he went out there and he was the favorite, but Amadkanuli went in and just kind of pressured him, broke him down, beat him up, stopped him, and that was all she wrote for Rob Brandt. And it's kind of sad because Rob Brandt was sitting pretty a couple years ago after he had upset Ryota Murata to capture the WBA regular belt. He lost to Murata in their rematch by a second round TKO, but he had a rematch clause in a contract, but COVID kind of messed that up because of travel restrictions and everything. So Rob Brandt ended up just kind of taking some time off and then came back and, you know, was heading into this year trying to, you know, still keep top 10 form in place and get back into the title mix, but he didn't do that. He's currently not ranked by any of the governing bodies. You know, I still think Rob Brandt has what it takes to get back in the mix. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes a return to 168 following the loss because, you know, he fought in the World Boxing Super Series at 168 and lost there. I believe he lost to, I want to say he lost to George Groves when he fought in that in the first round of that tournament. But I could be wrong about that. I know he lost in the first round, though. But Rob Brandt's a good boxer and a good fighter, you know, and at his best, he really put it on Ryota Murata in that fight when he became the secondary champ. So, you know, we'll see how he bounces back from that. But the middleweight division is wide open. One good victory could put him back in the top 10 just like that. So we'll see what happens. But that's it. That's the 2021 year-end top 10s. The dropouts for Kanat Islam and Rob Brandt, the 2 men that dropped out from last year. I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.